Okay, you guys, I have no idea what happened there, but I'm sorry. So I deleted the last one. And because I'm Italian and Irish and I talk extremely quick, I will briefly recap what I was kind of rambling on those first like 2 minutes. But that was crazy. I don't know. It wouldn't let me connect and all that jazz. And I typically don't have issues with that. So, yeah. So anywho, what I was just saying is that I know there's a lot of people who are intimidated by going live and they're nervous to do it. And I'm here to tell you that you need to do it and step out of your comfort zone.
Mommy.
And
Mommy.
what else did I mention in the beginning
Mommy.
before I got all disconnected? Hold on, honey. Yes.
My pack on
Sorry, I have to tell my husband to grab my kids. Okay, so basically another thing I mentioned before I got started was just when we think about all of our leaders, the people that we follow, Lauren Cruz and all these other leaders, Bethany Shipley and everybody, when we watch them on social media, they're all doing what? They're all going live. They're all going live and doing these things. So when you connect the two, you know that, wow, there's something to it, okay? And when we do this business, when we choose to do this business, there's tons of tips and tricks that we get, and there's tons of things that can make it super successful. And honestly, you guys, to me, lives is one of them. So I'm going to share with you my experience and what it's done for my business, give you some tips. You guys can ask me questions. Let's roll. My kids are here, but hi Leah. But my husband is home, so it should all be gravy. So again, my name is Danielle, and I'm a gold leader with Young Living. I got my kit 2015. I hit silver a year later. Then I hit gold a year later from that, which it actually this month makes a year of hitting gold. So I am super passionate about Young Living. I love to share it. I got no shame sharing it, which is what I want to tell every one of you, because I know that this is probably a big topic for people because so many are afraid to go live. So I'm here to tell you this. What are you afraid of? Okay, let's think about this. We talk to our friends face to face, right? They see us face to face. What's so different? All that's in between us is a camera, right? Live videos and just video streaming in general has become so popular on social media, and especially for for MLM businesses, that if you are somebody who's looking to take your business to the next level, I highly encourage you to do it, okay? So I do have some notes because I don't know what was up with my connection, Dana. Hi, Crystal. Because I get squirrely, but I'm wearing my abundance oil. That was the other thing I talked about, is if you don't use abundance, you need to, because I'm telling you, abundance makes my work days super, super awesome. So where was I at? Okay. Not only, I'm sorry, hold on, you guys. Chris?
Mia, push me off.
Okay. Girls, boys and girls. Okay, so if I could hide myself in a shed, things would be so much easier, wouldn't they? But I can't, because they would smell me and come find me in the shed. So, okay. It hasn't only helped me, guys, lives hasn't only helped me with gaining new members, and this is something that I want you guys to take note of and really think about if you're somebody who's just holding back from doing lives. It's also helped me build my business. It's also helped me educate my current members. And what I mean by that is, number one, the first time I ever did my live video was, I decided to do it was actually last December. I decided to go live and do a kit unboxing, okay? Because as we all know, what do? We do social media posts and we talk about the products that we're using. We talk about Young Living, okay? And people see our posts, they see the oil. I'm a visual person, okay? A visual person times 10. So the one day I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to, hi Crystal, I love you, girl. I'm going to just go on a live video and I'm going to unbox the kit, okay? Totally last minute. I just threw everything on my kitchen table. I mean, you guys know how it is. You've got oil stuff all over your house. And I went live and I had tons of engagement. I gained a business person from there when I did that, because it was somebody who'd been watching my post for a year but was so hesitant to jump on board that she was like, I'm finally going to do it. And she also turned into a business builder for me. And that month, I sold 12 premium starter kits, okay? So do I think 100% that unboxing the premium starter kit in a live video was why I sold those starter kits? Absolutely. Because I gave people a visual. I wasn't just telling them, here's a post about Thieves. I use Thieves Vitality in my hot tea. Okay, great. I got on the camera and I showed them, this is the diffuser. This is how you're going to purify the air in your home. You're going to drop the oils in the diffuser. And I actually gave them a visual, in a sense, showed them that it's not hard. It's something that you need. And it was a huge thing for me. I walked through every oil in the premium starter kit. I talked about carrier oils. I talked about how my family and I use the oils day by day, and it was a game changer for me. So another thing I also did, which if you decide to do this, because I'm actually going to kind of give like a little giveaway challenge for you guys too at the end of this, but when you do it, another thing that I did that was like super huge was I encourage my business girls who are afraid of lives to share my video. So I made my video public, and then I encourage my business girls to share it. Hey, you guys don't want to do videos, that's fine, whatever. Go ahead and share mine. I encourage you to share my post and see what happens. I'll tell you that month our enrollment was huge. We probably had maybe 95 enrollments for the month, and many of my girls came back to me and said, "Oh my gosh, your video sold me a kit. Your video sold me a kit." So not only did unboxing it on a live video help me, but it also helped my business team. And as we know, in this business, the nature of it is like we need to love on each other and help each other. And I'm always open arms to share everything that I do with my team, because my success is their success, you know how that stuff goes. So that's awesome, Dana. That's totally, no, don't be afraid, so for people who are afraid, I'm going to ask you and like honestly respond to me. Like, what are you afraid of? What are you scared of? Are you scared that people are going to look and say that doesn't look like you? Because they're not, because it does look like you. Because for those of you guys who know me, I look like myself right now. So basically I'm having a phone conversation with you, but just a little bit different. So it's not something to be afraid of. Guys, I have done lives like fresh up in the morning where I got the same makeup on from last night. I've done lives with my kids all over me. People love that, by the way. Do it. Tell yourself that that's going to be one thing that you're going to try your best to step out of your comfort zone and do. Okay. Because so then when I did that and I enrolled a ton of people, I was just like, wow, okay, that was easy. And then I told myself that I was going to set a goal to try to go, when I see you go live, you have so much confidence in it seems, hold on, let me see more. You know what? Honestly, I think that the reason why I gained confidence was because of the people that would engage in my lives. I think a number one reason why people are afraid to do lives is because they're afraid that nobody's going to join. So I've always gotten a lot of people that join my lives, and I do think it's because I'm not like, hi guys, I'm going to show you this oil kit. I'm like, what's up everybody? You know, and I bring out that energy in me that truthfully every one of us have. Some of us are a little bit more shy than the other, but we all have it in us to be a little, be fun and keep it real. And honestly, if you decide to do your first live, to do something for Young Living, keep it real. Be like, guys, listen, this is not my jam. I do not do this, but I am always talking to you guys about these oils that I'm using. This is my first live. You have to bear with me. Make a joke about it. Have some wine while you're doing it. You're going to feel so much comfortable if you do that, opposed to just going on and just like kind of like naturally being nervous or whatever. Like make it funny, be goofy about it. So I think that my confidence now, Kara, you want to puke. My confidence now, it's very easy for me because number one, I've done so many of them by now. So now it's kind of like, okay, like lives are, no big deal for me. I will tell you that I speak a lot in front of large groups of people, and it's kind of the same way. Like when I first did my first live, I was a little bit nervous. When I first did my first, big talk in front of a group of people, I was like, holy shit, like what's going on here? But I'm telling you, once you do it and you guys break your shell, it so much changes it. And I do lives like with a hat on, like I do lives looking a hot mess. Sometimes if you're lucky, like you guys are today, I worked out, I had to take a shower. So that's the only reason why I have makeup on, because otherwise I probably wouldn't. But, have a glass of wine, roll your oils on, and I'm telling you guys, roll with it. And the reason why is this. I believe that because I do the live videos, it absolutely is why I'm successful in my business, okay? Not just for gaining new members, but also for two other things, okay? I do lives, and some of my business girls are on here now. Don't be a nervous Nelly, girl. Don't be a nervous Nelly. And honestly, test it out in your business groups too. If you're afraid to go live, like in your, on your personal page where you're exposed to tons of people, test it out and go live in if you have your own business group or something like that, do that. So I also, excuse me, I also I know that it has helped me with success with my business builders and with my my customers, because not only do I do lives to gain, so there's 3 ways that you can do your lives, okay, and really gain growth and exposure in your business. Do them on your social media page, because number 1, that's how we're going to introduce Young Living to people, okay? Number 2, do them in your oil educational group, because you're going to teach people. If you went into my oil group right now and went to the videos, you would see 50 million funky screenshot videos of me, because I go in there all the time, as often as I can, and make something live with people. Because you guys, people are intimidated, first of all, to even get started with oils. When they think about making something, they're like, no, I can't do that. So doing the how-to videos in my group, which also I do have some business girls that will do how-tos also, but a lot of them are like completely afraid of it too. But absolutely 100% has absolutely helped me grow my business. Not just showing people how to make something, but you guys, I go live in my business, in my oil chat group, and I unbox my kit, my ER order every single month. Okay, so if you're not doing that, and if you're afraid to do lives like on your personal page, you shouldn't be. I got to get you guys not to be. I have to. You just have to. If you're afraid to do it in your oil chat group, don't, because I'm telling you, you're going to grow. You're going to grow so much. I go every single month and I unbox my ER, and I don't only unbox it, but I talk about each product, and I talk about why I'm using it. I talk about how much money I got in free product, and then I also talk about how much money I earned back in Essential Rewards. This is something that I do every single month, and people watch it, and people will go, I've never tried it. I'm going to add it to my cart. And the reality of it is, as you guys know, sometimes customers aren't like us, and they're not floating through the virtual office viewing all the products that we have. They're thinking it's just oils when it's not. Do you get a good amount of people members who join you during the live video? I do. So I do get a lot of people that join me on my personal page, and then I do get a lot of people that join me on my in my chat group and my business group. But something you have to remember is times. You have to pick good times to go live. So that's something I actually want to talk to you guys about too, because there's ways for you to kind of figure out what's a good time for you personally, based on your friends list and based on your customer chat group, good times to go live. Just the other day, I went into my oil chat group and I viewed to see that Thursday nights are is the best night of the week for our team to get the most engagement from our customers. So when we pick out days to do classes and things like that, we base it off that. So when you're doing live videos, really think about the time frame too. Like, I work from home, but I rarely ever, unless it's a weekend, I don't do many live videos in my actually hardly any in my oil chat group during the day, during the week. Or my business group, because in the back of my head I think, okay, well, there's some that are home, working from home, but a lot of them are at work, and my purpose is to get exposure to everybody. I want to touch everybody. So I know if I go live during the day on a Monday, I'm probably not going to get many people who join me. So that's another thing too that you have to think about when you're going live. So kind of keep note of that. It's just the times and the days that you pick to go live. Yeah, so Dana, Thursdays are the best. Really quick, let me make sure I didn't see another question. Crystal, you need to do lives, your pretty face. Okay, so what else? I wrote notes, guys. My business team, okay? I am a firm believer that everybody, as an individual, has an opportunity to be a huge motivator for somebody, okay? I love to watch people, listen to people. I have the hardest time sitting and like reading a book, but I can listen to podcasts and I can listen to things when I'm driving all the time. I have a hard time sitting still. Truthfully, truth be told, I'm a red. I should have told you guys I'm a red-blue. Probably 6 years ago, I was probably a full-blown green red, but then once I had kids, my kids stole that from me. So my green is extremely messy, but I get stuff done. I'm a red, so it's like, let's get it done, let's roll. But, and it's funny too, because yesterday, Carrie Sipple had said the same thing about like how your kids just completely, totally steal like your green from you when you have these little monsters controlling you. But I'm going to encourage you, girl. That's what I'm here for. I'm like Joel Osteen. I'm here to like, bam. Okay, so my business group, okay? I do a lot of lives in my business group because I want to talk to my team and encourage them. And I can't tell you the number of women in my downline that have messaged me and told me how much I motivate them through seeing me on the video, talking to them and trying to motivate them to do something for their business or talk to them about something in specific. Also, you guys, training, when you're thinking about that with your teams, like jumping on and talking about something in particular, how to do this or how to do that, like that's so helpful. So if you're somebody who's really just like, I can't do it, think about all the ways that I just mentioned to you, how much doing live videos can really make a huge difference in your business. I was just talking to one of my leaders, Megan Lynch, the other day, and we were talking about summer and getting prepared for summer because, you know, everybody talks about the summer slump. But truthfully, you guys, my team didn't go through a summer slump last year. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because we didn't slump as business people. I was continuing to do lives in the group, continuing to do lives with my business builders, continuing to do lives on social media. I will be somebody who goes from like doing a live on my personal page like 3 times a week to you don't see me do one for a couple weeks. But that's okay because when I do them, people jump on and they love it because I show them how to make things. The other day I did something completely different and I went live on my personal page before, and this is a tip I want to give you guys. I actually have like 4 tips that I would tell you guys to write down. But I said, to join me because myself and my littles, my kids, were going to walk you through how we stay above the wellness line. And I did a live and I walked through my whole entire home and walked through all the products that we use. And I had my kids show them their diffusers and stuff because you guys, people want to see visuals. And when we're posting on social media and we're posting pictures, like I could post a picture of my Amino Wise today that I use or something or whatever, and they're just like, oh, it's great to use as oils. But like when you get on there and you show them, like that month that I jumped on and I unboxed my starter kit, I mean, my messenger was blowing up. And mind you, at this point, I'd already been doing the business for a year, you know what I mean? So it wasn't new to social media that Danielle was selling Young Living oils. What was new was that Danielle decided to jump on and show them the Young Living oils. So get your starter kit and jump on a live and show them. And if you're so afraid, practice it. Who cares? When I first got introduced to Game Plan, I pre-recorded myself, no joke, about 80,000 times in my basement, reciting the script so I can have it to use when I did events. I recorded myself doing it like 50,000 times. It's worth doing those things, you guys, because it pays off tenfold. So now I'm super confident to do lives because I'm so used to doing it. You'll be super confident too. I promise you. If you do your first one, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can do that. Like I can do it. That was not bad. Oh my gosh, I'm 12-year-old trapped in a 37-year-old body. Oh, Leah, I'm going to be 21 this year. Wink, wink. Doo-doo. Did I say doo-doo? Hold on, I need a drink. Tito's is always the drink of choice in my casa. So did I really say doo-doo? I probably did because I'm always got, kids in my mind or something. So, okay. Let me see what else. And then also, you guys, doing the lives is going to encourage your other business builders to do it too. Okay, just like I'm trying to do with you guys right now. When you do it, when we lead by example, like people are going to want to try it. And mind you, do I think that you need to, in order to be successful in this business, that you have to do live videos? Absolutely not. I'm not saying that. Do I think that you're probably going to grow much faster by doing those types of things? I do. Because when we think about it, just doing a live video can help you with your business builders, can help you gain exposure to enroll people, and can also help you educate your customers. I will say that, do any of you guys do the videos in your like educational groups or anything like that? Because those are huge. And then what I do too is I have a document in the group of like a PDF file where I just put the link to each of the videos. So we'll say like linen spray or body butter, and they can just click that link to go find that video to watch me make it, or somebody else who has made it in the past. So doing those things is absolutely 100% getting your customers to dive into their oils more, which in turn is going to do what? Get them to fall in love, get them to order more. You guys got to think it all connects, man. It all connects. Me too. Me too, Leah. I'm telling you, I'm a child at heart. So Erin, I was just talking about a little bit ago that the best time of day, and I guess what we should probably talk about now, it depends on you, like your friends list. In my oil chat group, I only do a live during the day on the weekends. So for instance, on this past Saturday, I went in there and did a live and unboxed my ER order, and I had tons of engagement. And then also what that does too, so kind of like that's another tip for you guys. If you're not unboxing your order with your customer chat group, do it, because you're introducing people to Essential Rewards. You're introducing them to tons of different products. And I tell them, like, this is, you know, I got lavender shampoo, and I'm going to also add rosemary oil and lavender for, you know, just to help with your hair. So, you know, it opens up people to learning that there is this program, and learning that there's, you know, because a lot of people will say, I don't want to get on ER because I don't need $50 a month in oil. Well, shoot, I don't need $50 a month in oils either, but let me tell you, I need supplements and probiotics and things of that nature. So for times of days, it depends on your feed. So what I do is I go to my messenger. Okay, so when you go to your messenger, up top it shows you the number of people who are active on social media at that time. So I'll look, and if it says there's only 23 people who are active, I'm not going to go live then. If it says that there's over 68 people, I go live then, because people get the notifications. If you guys haven't noticed, like, you get a notification when somebody goes live. So that's an easy way for you to figure out when you should go live. Also, with your own page and in your customer group, there is a way where you can view to see what days of the week you get most interaction in your group. So, like, we'll try to do classes a lot on Thursdays. You know, we'll try to do, you know, whatever the case may be, based on when we get the most engagement on social media. It's getting dark. I gotta turn my light on. Can you guys see me okay? Because it's starting to get dark out, and now it's like I feel like I'm in the dark. Let me know if it gets too dark. What am I using my phone to record? Like right now, Jen, or when I'm doing all my stuff? Because right now my phone is being held by, it's up against my laptop. I'm always sitting it on something crazy. And for instance, when I did my unboxing in the ER the other day, I had it sitting up against my fruit basket, and then it fell, and it was just crazy. But that's another thing too, you guys. Like, I'm goofy on my lives. Like, I make it fun. Another thing too is that you're going to lose people watching you if you're boring. Not so much if you're boring, but like if you know, like I'll joke with my kids. The other day when we did the walk through the house and like go through the products and show people what we use, my daughter, who's usually like a hit of social media for me, like people love her, she was crabby as ever. And I was like, girlfriend, you're gonna lose your following. Let me turn the light on because it's getting dark. Hold on. Please don't look at how messy my office is. I was like, girlfriend, I'm like, you're gonna lose your following, you know, whatever, because I do find, like, even when I go on to make something, like say if I'm making bath bombs or something like that, like I make sure like I'm talking at the same time. So my tip for you would be to, when you do your first live, I would encourage you to walk them through the premium starter kit, because you know how to use it. And you guys, our biggest tool to enroll new members is our mouths. It's our mouths. We don't need to have loads of education. We don't need to be super smart. You just need to use your mouth and be able to talk to people about why you love this stuff and how you're using it. That's really the truth, you know. And so many people think that you need to have like all these things, and you don't. I did in the beginning. I felt like that, but now I use this and I bring the premium starter kit. So do a live and make something simple like a linen spray or whatever, so you can feel it out and you can, you know, not be so nervous, and then obviously utilize those oils to help you calm down. I do not use a special light for Facebook Live. In fact, we just built in November, and I am so upset because the light that I put in my office, that right there, is brutal. So I need to get different lighting in here because it just kills me sometimes when I do lives. It drives me bonkers. But when I do any type of pre-recording lives, I will tell you that I do it right here in my office, but I have my windows open when the sun is in, because it makes me look much better, quite frankly. And I think the light does actually, just like a photo, the light does make a difference in the videos. So okay, so hold on, I gotta cross off my list, kiddos. I'm so glad you guys joined me. You know, I love talking. I could talk to you guys all night long. So guys, think about that. 3 things. So tell yourself. So say you are the person and you're like, I'm watching this and I can't do it. I can't get over my hump. Lay in bed tonight and go, okay, I could possibly increase my business 50, 100%. okay, on how I'm growing. I could possibly really, really, really motivate my business members, which is going to do what? Get them to want to hustle harder. Think about it. Like it does things for them. You motivate them. I can also educate. So just by me going live, I can also educate my members, and that's going to turn into like higher sales and things of that nature. You guys, I'm telling you. And if you're not, and say you're the ringleader, find somebody on your team that will do it. So say you can't do it, but Becky. Becky loves, she's all about it. She's not scared of anything. Get Becky to be your live girl. Get Becky to gain you some exposure. Because remember what I said about in the beginning was, like in your chat group or whatever, when I unboxed the premium starter kit and sold 12 kits that month, I told all my business girls, because I wanted it to be a win for them. And I said, share my video. Just share my video. And people were sharing it saying, hey guys, take a look at this this video from my friend Danielle unboxing that starter kit I'm always talking about. And then not only was it a win for me, but it was a win for all my girls, because they were all getting enrollments simply because they shared the video. So you guys, people want to see it. They want to see what you're talking about. They don't want to just see a picture. People also, you'll gain so many more members. And I know I'm sounding so repetitive, but it really is the truth. And we can't be afraid of, like, I don't know, I kind of feel like when I understand why some people are afraid of it, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, I don't think it's much different than if I was in front of you right now. Other than the fact that I can't touch you, I don't think it's much different than if I was in front of you, because I would be talking. Oh my gosh, it's back. Why am I losing connection? It does not happen to me. Of course, I'll lose connection when I'm in like a different group other than my own business group, right? Okay, I hope you guys were, I pretty much slay lives. Hey, Shelly girl. I'm so sorry that I'm having the internet issue. I don't know what's up with that, but anywho, I hope, is anybody still there? Or did I probably lose everybody because I lost connection? Give me a like if you guys are still there, so I know if I should continue to talk, because I got more to say. I mean, that's a given. But if you're still there, let me know. If not, I don't know if I should end it and then start a second one with, is anybody there? Bueller. Oh, good. Okay. Woo! Girl, I was about to throw this phone out the front door. Okay. So basically, as if I was in front of you right now, I feel like it would be the same thing. And speaking of lighting, this is just brutal. Somebody please help me with my lighting in my office. It drives. Okay. Please, if that happens, don't leave me, because I'm not done. I don't know why that's happening, but I promise I will.